Well, you thought you were going to get something inside of the box. So did I. But you know what? I really want to see what's in this box. So stay tuned. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel once again. You know it is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. And I got my good old friend Machine over here. Say hi, Machine.
Hello.
Yeah, got him right here. And don't forget that you got that good old button that always sits up in the corner or down below or wherever. It's called the subscribe button. Hit that and hit the like button. Don't forget about the notification bell. The reason why I keep mentioning that because you guys would subscribe to the channel if you knew what I got cooking. But if you don't, you're going to miss out on all the activities. So, are you sleepy there, Mr. Machine?
I got up before I talked to you, so I'm getting over it.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. You're getting over that. Okay.
Yep.
All right. The reason why we're here today. You want to tell the story there, Machine?
Yeah, I guess so. Is there enough people here?
Well, it doesn't matter. They're going to watch it on the replay anyway. So.
Okay. Well, Jay here is having a hard time with his computer because he has the worst luck when it comes to software with Microsoft for some reason. And so to make sure that he has the ability to continue his program, I gifted him some stuff that he is going to show you.
And it's much appreciated, though, brother. You know that.
Yep.
And guys, Machine's been a big benefactor of this channel, and it's much appreciated. And I keep telling him over and over that, save some for, his major build and everything else. But he's like, no. I want to do it my way, and that's just the way it is. And I'm like, okay. Am I wrong about that?
It's true. I'm happy with the way we have it set up. You spent 6 hours helping me get it set the way it is. And it's having performed better since I've had it.
Well, do remember, there are ways you can improve your situation, make it a little bit better. So, I would think after you see when I get done, and I'm moving my keyboard out of the way, guys, by the way. And I'm moving my microphone not too far away because, you got to be able to hear Mr. Machine. And I got to move my phone out of the way that I'm watching, getting everything all set. Sorry about the tapping on the mic. Can't help it because I don't have rubber feet on it. It's 12 years old. What do you expect? The rubber to stay on there forever? That's what she said.
Pretty good mic compared. I mean, if it lasted that long, it still does well.
Yeah. Well, in about a couple months, it'll be 13 years. So. Okay, let me get this box. Okay, I got a box here. It's a Prime box, C Prime. I'm not showing you the other side because it has my address on it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it open. And you guys can hear me pop it open a little bit. Here, I'll move my camera. There. How's that? Did you guys hear that? How's that sound? So we can do that right there. Damn, I lost that name. Ugh, my device. That's what she said. Okay, so now we're gonna take it out of the box, and here's the box so you guys can read what's going on with it. If you can't see it, I'll do my best to show it, but you've seen it, so Now I can pop open the box. And yes, I did pop this box open. I had to make it sound real, you know, because I didn't want you guys to think that you know, I opened it by mistake. You know, I opened it to make sure everything was in the box. Because you know how Amazon is sometimes. They don't like to put things correctly in the box. Especially in this box, because what they did is they put the CPU and the RAM under the box, where the bottom side was landing downwards. Did notice that too. All right, let's get it started. Point you guys down here. Now you can see what's going on right here. We got, oops, sorry. I know I'm hitting that damn microphone again. We got MSI Pro B850-P Wi-Fi. And you guys are going to wonder why I got this one here. I didn't get it. Mr. Machine did. He picked my brain to figure out what I was thinking about the when it comes to the motherboards. Right, Machine?
Mm-hmm. I'm also getting you to try some new stuff. MSI board, you don't have one yet.
No, yeah.
So it's kind of a different BIOS to look at, and you're also the guinea pig because I do want to get an MSI motherboard next time, so you can kind of learn it, so I can pick your brain when my time comes.
All right, well, you got it for sure.
I know you're going to spend some time in the BIOS for sure.
Yeah, if I can get the box open. Yeah, I ain't gonna be spending no time in the BIOS if I can't get the box open. It says ready for AI PC.
Right. AI motherboard.
Yeah, I know, right? They're all AI, no matter what.
AI. It's a B850 AI.
Yeah. Okay. Side little box. They got this. They got the wire. You know, the Wi-Fi. That's pretty cool. Now, we're not going to need that. We'll just move that out of the way now. Now, I'm going to take the motherboard and put it off onto my leg. And I'm going to take out the insert for the goodies. And this is the goodies. I remember when they were still putting CDs in these boxes. It was just totally moronic, but you know, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We just want to.
GPU holder? No, that's your Wi-Fi. That's your Wi-Fi, isn't it?
Wi-Fi, right? Yeah, that's for the Wi-Fi. We're gonna close this box right here, there, Mr. Machine, because that's where we're gonna be putting the platform on. You guys are not just seeing the unboxing. You guys are going to be seeing me put it together to go into the BIOS to check it to make sure that Amazon did not screw anything up. Because when I put the PC together, I want to make sure it's together. You know, it's not going to have any caveats to it. And that's not your fault, Mr. Machine. It's them, you know. It's just I don't have that much trust in them when it comes to that. Somehow it looks like you got a key. Look at this. I got a key. What the hell? Is this to the MSI chassis belt or something? Is that what it is? MSI's got a chassis belt? I bet you it does. But when we get there, we'll get there. Let's just move on. They give me one of these cables for SATA. It's not too bad. They give me M.2 screws.
So don't forget that the motherboard and CPU are from Micro Center.
Oh, they're from Amazon.
Micro Center, not from Amazon.
It says Amazon on
They
the
ship
box.
it ships from Amazon, but
Right.
their micro center.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a micro center kit.
Oh.
They probably have kits at Amazon ready to ship, so it saves them, kind of like their warehouse.
Okay, well,
That's
it's a micro center. It's a micro center kit, minus the system RAM.
Yeah.
But we got a key. We'll figure out what that key goes to shortly. So
maybe it's to make Windows work properly.
Yeah.
You don't have a key for your
Yeah,
system.
you got a product key right here. They just give you an instant product key. Guess what? You got a product key. But they give you that, and they give you some European Union regulatory notes. What the fuck ever? It's like, yeah, guys, come on. This is stupidity. This right here, what do I need this for? I don't need that here. You guys are smoking.
Why wouldn't you need it? That's the question.
Oh, there's the third one. I found the third one. It was in that in the package here. They got a quick install guide. I'm not going to bore you guys with it. It's all in Chinese, so basically they tell you how to put the thermal paste on. Basically show you right here how to put the thermal paste on. Yeah, well, I'll show you sticking it in your asshole. No, just kidding. They show you the bracketry and everything else. But the cooler that I'm going to be using with this to just test the BIOS alone, I can take the books and just shove them in the box. That takes care of that.
The key is called the delete key. By the way.
A delete key?
Yeah, the key for the MSI B850 motherboard is typically the delete key during the boot up process. The key is used to access the BIOS setting where you can configure various hardware parameters. If you miss the opportunity to enter the BIOS, you can access it from the advanced startup Windows recovery environment. So it's another way into the BIOS.
Oh, it's a secondary delete key.
Yes.
Oh, I got you now.
Yep.
Okay.
So that way you put it in and you can get into your BIOS no matter what.
Right. I got you.
It's interesting. I didn't know that.
That is something that I'd never expected to see in a lifetime. So we'll put it on the box.
I'm looking at the user manual online right now.
Oh, that's cool, man. But I'll tell you what. It looks like it's got a peely on it. Oh my god, does it got a peely? No, it ain't got no damn peelies. MSI, what are you doing?
No AMSR?
No peelies, man. What are they doing to me? My god. And this has got an extra hookup for your graphics card.
Looks like it's got some pretty good heat sinks on there too.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to be using this plugin for your graphics card.
Doesn't look too bad.
No, you don't understand. Running that through your VRM, pulling that power. Oh, that'll kill your motherboard instantly. That will kill your motherboard instantly. I heard about these connectors. People say never use those connectors. It is what it is, but I agree with them. We got, let's see. Ooh. I'm looking over the motherboard, guys. I'm looking at the
He said the key is a tool used for the M.2 screws. Damien.
Hey, Damien, good to see you, brother. Can't use for them .2 screws. Yeah, I guess it would be, but oh man, no, I'm doing my investigating of the motherboard, and I'm looking at it. It's got an extra slot for security, secure boot chip that can go right there. It's got 1, 2 fan headers. It's got 3, 4, 5 fan headers. Let's see. It's got 6 fan headers. And nothing in the middle of the Mobo. Thank God. That's probably
How does it look? Look solid?
Oh,
Does it feel solid?
yeah, it does. It dude, it's robust.
14 plus 2 plus 1, right? That's the 14 plus 2 plus 1.
Yeah. No, it's actually, no, it's the 12.
Is it the 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, it says 12.
Okay.
It's the 8.
The 14 we were looking at.
Yeah, that was different.
14 for the 7900X.
Yeah, that was different. That was different from this. But still, it's robust. It's still got that 12 robustness, and it'll still work because it's got a dual. It's got a dual 12.
I think it's 8 layer as well.
Yeah, you can tell it's 8 layers, and you can tell that the one side of the. Oh, geez, you ain't gonna believe this. For the system RAM, there's no. They don't. The sides don't move anymore. They have.
Yeah, you slot them in and they click.
Yeah, they do an auto click.
Yeah.
Wow, that's new. But also too, it's got 2 RGB 5-volt headers.
So this is a little bit of an upgrade from your AM4 platform.
Yeah, because that's only got 1. And it's at the bottom, and I got to stretch the cables just to get there. You know, I couldn't even plug in the 2 top fans because I had to stretch the son bitch. But Damien says, or for the standoff adjuster. What do you mean standoff?
Talking about the key.
Standoff adjuster. Am I missing something? Let me double check the package.
Explain, Damien. I'm curious.
Everybody's talking about this key. I'm just going to open the damn key up.
Don't lose it. The key, yeah. He's talking about the key.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I get it out of the package, it looks like the package is winning.
What's the packaging say? It says key on it?
No, it's just got a barcode. Doesn't say anything else. Just barcode. So we'll put that over there. They got a MSI logo on it on the key. It's a tool. You're right. Damien is correct. It is a tool for the screws. It's a tool for the M.2 screws. That's what it looks like.
Okay. What are the other little little things in there? Those the motherboard screws and.
No, these are just the M.2 screws. You got the base screw and you got the top screw. You got 2 separate screws here. You got one that screws into the. You got the standoff that screws into the motherboard, and then on top of that, you got a regular screw that goes on top to secure the M.2 SSD. So.
Okay.
Yeah, the key is a tool. I do agree. Now, as far as that delete key, that I'm gonna be looking into very quickly. I don't see nothing on the back, but I'll tell you what, it's definitely got some 10 gigabit ports for the USB Type A. Very impressed with it. But okay, so the soundboard on this motherboard. It'll be alright.
It should be fine.
I'm just looking, it only has 2 jacks in the back, and the motherboard I got over there's got 5. So, you know. But 2's fine. I mean, I'm only using the mic anyway. I'm not using the speaker output. So, plus it's got SPIDF output. You know, if you want to hook in like a synthesizer and stuff like that, you can hook that up too. So, it works for me. Don't get me wrong, guys. It works for me, and it definitely works. Now we're going to check. Well, first let's get done looking through the motherboard and see if there's anything else. They got a USB Type-C plug-in. That's cool. They got a USB 3.0 plug-in. They got side mounted. Looks like it's a. They got 2 3.0 USBs. They got 4 SATA ports, right? They got front header plugins for the case, you know, like the your power switch and all that. They got that. Right here's for the power switch. I didn't even look at the book yet. Right here's for the audio. Let me see what that says. RGB. I have to look into this one. This is a weird one. USB, main USBs. Is that main USB? No, this is not a USB. This is a different plug-in. USB for the front. They got 2 3.0s for the front. They got USB-C for the front. They got the power and the power button, and they got the reset button. Plus, it comes with the battery. That's a good deal. It's got three slots for M.2. Yeah, 3 slots for M.2. They got a 5.0 port, they got a 4.0 port, and a 3.0 port. So this is 5.0x16, this is 4.0x16, this is 3.0x1. This is a 1. I like it. The 5.0 and the 4.0, that's good. See, because you think about it, guys. Here, I'll just point my face up here for a moment so that way you guys can see. Look, with these different ports, you use the 5.0x16 for your newest graphics card. That's fine. But you still get the 4.0 port that if you decide you want to put more M.2 SSDs in here, you could always load it up on this one too. And yeah, I know it's going to take a little bit from the 5.0 port, but even if you run 5.0x8 and you run 4.0x8 after it downgrades everything, it's still running 4.0x16 off of your graphics card because you still get functionality. And you get full functionality of your M.2s. But this holds 3 M.2s. I doubt you're going to need anything beyond that. If you do, then just get yourself a massive hard drive, like I did. So, hard drive, operating system, we'll go in right here. I'm debating putting anything here right now. Hey, Dakota, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, too. Welcome back, man.
Linux Lee.
Linux Lee. Yep, you got it. So the way this works is you got an M.2 slot here. That goes for your CPU. I'll bring you guys back down a little bit. M.2 runs this directly to your CPU. This one, I'm not going to put anything here right now. It's too close to the graphics card, you know, bro? So...
Where?
Right,
okay.
right.
Where the heat sink is?
No, not where the heat sink is. That's fine.
Okay, done. Okay, yeah.
Because it's got a heat sink for the M.2.
Yeah.
And then right below that, in between the graphics cards, I don't like where they put the battery too, but beggars can be choosers, man. And you know, I mean, they put the battery there for a reason, so it's good enough for me. But where the second slot is for, you know, your X16 slot, they got the M.2 right there. So
you'll get to the CPU here in just a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it.
This is exciting. Explain, Damien, are you new to the channel? You might need to explain what your old system is. Okay.
What, my old system?
Yeah.
I think I've explained it how many times?
He might be new. This might be a new viewer.
Okay, you guys want to know the system I'm streaming off of right now? It's got the 5700X. It's AM4 platform. It's got the B550-A Asus Strix ROG gaming motherboard. It's got 64 gigs of Corsair RAM.
Okay.
It's got 16 terabytes of between SSD and hard drive space. It runs Windows 11 and on a 750 watt power supply and a 360 by 360 case. So yeah, I do remember, Damien. I do remember. Don't get me wrong. I need to have a flashback once in a while, you know. Been busy, you know.
He's curious about the CPU.
Oh, you want to know what I got here in the box? Is that you want to know what's in the box? Okay. Well, that's a mystery box. We'll get to that. You have to be patient. That's a mystery box. You know, we'll get to it. I'll get to it. It's a mystery. But I think what we need to do is we need to talk about this RAM. It's from Clev. It's the Kraz 5 RGB. But
they didn't make non-RGB, okay?
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
RGB makes it faster anyway, so you'll just gain speed.
It's 32 gigabytes of 6,000 microtransfer CL28 RAM, guys.
It's a great price for that RAM. It's A-die Hynix.
Yes.
Great price for that RAM.
So this RAM here is going to be the ball buster when it comes to gaming. You know, it's going to take a little time to tweak this, but you know, we'll get it. We'll get it. Maybe I can get it up to 6,400. You never know.
L28, yep.
No.
So,
talk about.
So if you're curious about the price of that RAM, it was on sale for $108 for 32 of A-die, 32 gigabytes. That is a great price for that.
Yeah.
It was like $35 to $40 off. I can't remember exactly. Clev was having a huge sale, and I put Clev in my system. I have 48 gigabytes of CL30 A-die, and it is like a brand new computer versus that 5200 megahertz RAM I was running in there before.
Yeah. It looks good.
It's outstanding.
I like the RAM, guys. I mean, it looks really good. I mean, very snazzy.
32 is not a lot for Jay. He likes it. His 64 is his magic spot, but he can always upgrade it later.
Oh, I'm not worried about 64 for when it comes to AM5, because AM6, if they come out with a decent AM6 with dual controllers on the CPU, then what's going to happen there is I'll run all 4 sticks and say the hell with
that
the
RAM
2.
was from Amazon. The computer, the motherboard and the CPU is from Microsoft. They have kits on Amazon that they have at the Amazon warehouse. So the RAM is from Amazon.
So basically what you want to do is you want to line up the RAM and make sure it's correct. You go A2, B2. That's how I know it. So, and if you line it up wrong and you push down hard enough, you'll break it. So, you just got to make sure you line it up correctly, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But this is a different socket, so it's kind of, man.
You're not used to the AM5. It feels different, doesn't it? Than the AM4.
Yeah, way different, bro. Okay, so in order to get this in here, damn it. See, now I'm even messing this up. Oh, it does pop out. Duh.
Do what Frog Boy did. Just shove it in there.
No, I'm not going to shove it in there. There. You heard the 2 click. That was good. That was beautiful. I love that 2 click right there. So, and y'all are going to say I stuck it in the wrong socket now, aren't you? Oh, I'm so used to 4 sticks. I'm not used to this 2 stick shit. So, now that I know one side does pop out, so it's A2 and B2. Wait a minute.
I have mine in the other 2 slots.
I'm sitting there saying
2 and 4.
I'm putting
2 and 4. He's right.
Yeah, I'm putting it. I'm putting it in A1 and B1. Oh my god.
Yeah, you need to put it 2 and 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting it in the wrong slot, guys. Yeah, you guys can correct me. Oh my god, I put it in the wrong freaking slot.
Okay.
Okay, now I gotta pop this one out.
This is his first AM5 motherboard.
Oh man, I've been building computers 3 centuries now, but you know, AM5's a little bit different. I remember plugging in my first DDR1. Double check. Click, click.
There we go.
We're good now. All right. Make sure y'all got your drink and snacks, by the way. I know I do. I'm going to need more than just that. So, now keep all... I'm going to tell you guys this. Keep all your boxes. Do not throw anything away until the warranty runs out. And then after that, you just got the garbage.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not the slots closer to the CPU. Because that would make more sense considering it's closer.
Yeah, I'm used to running...
It makes me wonder why they're there. Why it's those 2 and not the 2 closer, the one closer to it.
Depends on the structure of the motherboard, bro. So basically, when they run this around, they run it around like this. Okay, it's running out of this side, coming around. This stick runs out of this side, coming around. This stick runs directly forward. Goes underneath, and it shares the first 2 slots. First 2 slots are shared. The second 2 slots are shared. If you guys didn't know that. So this is one lane right here. These first 2 are 1 lane, and these second 2 are the second lane. So basically,
so what happens if you put them both into the same lane?
You could short out the controller if the controller can't handle it. If you can't handle it, then it's, then you're just going to be shorting it out. So now you guys are waiting for the money shot. I know you guys are waiting for the money shot. And how are we going to do the money shot here? Okay. We'll open up.
There you go.
We'll just open up the box.
Dakota's got it down. Okay.
We'll open up the box. Here's the money shot.
The box.
Here's the money shot right there. You guys get that money shot. The AMD. What is that? Ryzen 7 9700X. And no, I did not want the X3D. No, I don't want the X3D. See, this is the reason why I get you guys to join in, because I make mistakes on purpose. You know that, right? I make mistakes on purpose, so that way you guys get into the chat and start chatting about it. So there we go.
Sure, Jay.
No, seriously, I already knew what the lanes were. You look at the motherboard, you know to do it backwards. So, because if it's pointing back to me, it's always pointing. The RAM's always pointing closer to the outside. But if you turn it around, then the RAM's pointing closer to the inside. So, but let's see what you guys are saying here anyway. Well, you guys know it's the 9700X, so we know that. Yep. And Damien, the CL28, that was kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I have Micro Center where I live, and I don't think they even have that RAM in the store. No, they don't. Yeah. They don't have Clev in their store. I do agree with that. So
yeah, it's sold on Amazon, ships from Clev, so it ships directly from their warehouse.
I think you put the RAM in the 2 and 4. Yeah, I know, yep. I know. I'm just reading back, guys. I made that same mistake when I was building my AM5 system, and I was just a black screen. Yep. Roses are red, like Dakota says. Violets are blue. Put your RAM in the slot 4 and 2. Such a poet there, Mr. Dakota. Such a poet. You know, and you could have been more of a poet, and you could have jumped on the Discord voice chat. No, we're not on the Discord voice chat, are we?
We're on your phone, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're on the phone. But now you guys know it's a 9700X. Comes with a bunch of stickers for the case. It's immortal, and it's, going to do its thing. So if you don't need it, see it, there it is. 9700X. And why I chose this? Why Machine chose this?
You picked it out. You thought it was for me.
Yeah. But
picked it out.
Knowing what I know, the whole purpose of the 9700X is it's 2 generations above my 5700X. And it's 1 generation above Machine's 7700X. So, what better way to test a platform with this much caliber than to do it with a B850 motherboard that's got all.
I'm wondering how much of a difference it'll be in your when you start doing your benchmarks, the platform for your 4070.
We'll see
The whole
it.
platform in general. Yeah, I'm
We'll
curious.
see.
Like, I'm excited about your results.
We'll see it stock, and then once I put the screws to it,
Yep.
that's going to tell it.
Just turn XMP to 6000, untuned, and then do your benchmarks, and then do a tuned benchmark.
When you guys are lifting this lid up, be very careful. And do not let this door slam back down, because you'll bend pins in here, even if that door slams down. So what I do is I check, because I don't trust a lick of shit when it comes to any company. Because, you guys want to know what kind of product you're getting. I want to know what kind of product I'm getting. So now they put the arrow right here for the gold arrow. So that means the gold arrow meets the gold arrow. See the gold arrow? Well, damn. Okay, there. The little gold arrow should meet in the gold arrow right here. Make sure it matches. Because
does it feel any different or heavier than your 5800? 5700, sorry. 5700X.
Yeah, it does feel heavier, bro. Smaller, too. So, you do not want to slide this. And see, that doesn't even match. What the fuck, man? Hold on. Let me look at this again. I don't want to have no problems when it comes to this. Okay. Yeah, it does match. My bad. My eyeball's not the greatest. What I'm doing here, right here, is this. I'm doing a wiggle test. A little wiggle test. To make sure it's seated. You want to make sure that mofo is seated correctly. The gold arrow goes with the arrow that's pointing on the motherboard. Match it up.
I think it's fascinating how they built this stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fascinating.
Okay, now, if this is done correctly, you want to hold the door in position. A lot of people make this stupid mistake of letting the door slide all the way back this way and then pushing it down. Then it's not balanced in pressure. You want to hold the door right in the middle as you're putting down the slide. Come on. Okay. Now you can see that it's seated correctly. Because if you had it in the wrong space, you wouldn't have the right amount of space in between the top and the bottom. It would be off spaced. And then that means you have bad pressure right here, and it's putting too much pressure on one side and it's not putting enough pressure on the other, or vice versa. And also too, don't throw this away. Keep this, because you never know when you're going to take this motherboard and keep it for a rainy day. Let's say you put in a new motherboard, and it's always good to keep these. So make sure you guys keep these. Very important. And you know the best place to put it so you never lose it?
The box.
In the box. You got it. Put it in the box where you got your CPU. So, if it fits, maybe if I put it in right, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll fit. Maybe it won't. Yeah, it looks like it might fit. But for now, it fits. Just shove it in. It'll work. So, now we gotten past this dilemma. Get in there. Okay. Now after I spend the next 5 minutes fighting with the box, there, end of story. So right now we don't need the Wi-Fi cord. We don't need the SATA cable. We don't need that for now, because we'll use it later. But since I got this in here and it's locked in, it looks good. What do you think, machine? Does it look good or what?
Yeah.
So you got the most important pieces out of the way. You got the RAM in and you got the CPU in. With no damage. You don't want no damage. So, next thing you need is alcohol. Just because this come out of the box new does not mean it's clean. Because, machine, I'm looking at the top of this thing and it's got a haze over the top of this, brother.
Yep. Yeah, you always want to clean it.
No, right here. It's got like it looks like a freaking burn mark, dude. Like it's been used.
Maybe they test it first.
No, not like this.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I can show you all my CPUs don't look like this. Uh-oh. Let's see if it's just a haze that's over the top of it. Microfiber towel.
There's new on it.
I know, but you never know. People done some crazy dumb shit before, man.
Yeah, it switched it out.
I want to see if that haze goes away. Do you guys know why I'm doing this right here? You guys don't know why I'm doing that right there?
What, cleaning it off?
No, I'm looking for a sticker.
Oh yeah, because if the sticker's on there, you're not going to get any. Yeah, it's going to overheat everything.
Would it be crazy if somebody made this look like a 9700X? And it really wasn't. Yeah.
I think they only do that for the expensive ones. I think they waste their time on a 9700X.
Yeah, but they could have put a 7700X here.
You have more power.
Feels like there's something here. Let's see. That's the reason why I'm using the alcohol, is because the alcohol will take and make the plastic bow up. That's the whole purpose of using alcohol, because it'll take and make the plastic. It'll start eating at the plastic. Okay, it's not plastic.
There you go.
Yeah, because when you put the alcohol on, it dries and it fades off of the metal. So, but it still looks like there's a shade of something here. God damn. We'll find out. We'll find out in when you boot up the PC. Serious? We'll find out. But remember, I'm going to use this right here because of these hooks right here. This is just testing the BIOS, so I can put a little dab on the. You know, I lost the thermal paste, man. Oh no, I didn't lose the thermal paste. It's right here.
I was worried.
Yeah, I know. I was worried. I couldn't find the thermal paste.
You could just.
It's just a
You're
temper.
gonna keep the air cooler on, or you're gonna put the AIO on later?
I'll put the AIO on later, because right now is just basically firing it up and just testing it to make sure that it's going to fire up and make sure it's the right CPU. And you know, this is what I do in the beginning. I always do this test in the beginning. First thing I do.
So if there's any issues, you could still ship it back at this point.
Exactly. So.
Yep. You can put it in your case. It's not all seated. Everything's ready to go.
Right.
And then you got to take it all out again.
See, that's the reason why I do this live, is because if there's a problem, and it'll be showed on the live stream, and if they ever try to contest it in court, guess what happens? Go watch my live stream.
I opened up the box on stream.
Yep. You know, what the hell did they do to this goddamn thermal paste? Oh, it only comes out one side?
It's probably...
It's a one-sided box, bro. It's got a hole in it. It's a one-sided box. Okay. If you guys are wondering the thermal paste that I use, and here it is, MX4. Okay. Now, I don't like using liquid metal on my CPUs or my GPUs. I like to have it liquid metal free. So, if you guys wonder, I just put a dab. Just layer up a dab right here on top. And that's it. Just a layer like that. And make sure, since I went through all the trouble of cleaning the CPU, make sure you go over the trouble of, if you got a new air cooler or AIO, make sure you guys take that sticker that they have here off. And don't be reliant on the thermal paste that they use for these coolers. I never trust it. I always go with Arctic MX4 because I don't trust anything that they put on these coolers and stuff. So, a little bit of alcohol goes a long way. Then this is going to be a real easy connection. So, the way this is going to go, we got to look at the RAMs here. So I know this cooler, well, actually no. I think I put it on the other way because of the RAM. Yeah, that's what it was. I forget. Well, actually, no. Yeah. Air's coming out this way.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta go out the back. Right, yeah.
Yep.
Front to back.
So you hook it on one side. Easy, easy, easy. Spread the thermal paste on the top a little bit by the wiggle. And then you lock in your cooler. So there. Now my cooler's locked in. See? Ain't going nowhere. So, people don't like these little hooky things. I think it's perfect for me. Because the way they design it, you know, I think it's pretty good. I'm not too worried about the fan on this side, guys. Because I got a fan here and a fan here, and it's drawing the air and drawing the air through this way. So, yeah, I don't think an air cooler would have worked on this machine.
Yeah, I mean, it probably would be okay, but I would want air blowing a little bit back like that.
No, it's the RAM. It's the RAM. The RAM's not low profile.
Yeah.
So
I was still picking AIO. It's just cleaner. It looks cleaner. I don't like this big blocky stuff on my CPU.
Well, what
It'll
do you?
work for what you need it for.
Well, what do you think this looks like? It looks pretty cool.
Block? No.
What, you don't like this look here on this?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You know, for $20, this come with an extra fan, so this has got 3 fans.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. It'll work for what you need it for, but that wouldn't be my permanent solution for it.
Oh no!
I would 100% spend $60 for a 360 AIL. 100% do it every time.
Yeah, I got one, but this
Yeah,
is just running a test. That's all.
Yeah, you run a test, so that it works for what you need it for.
I'm just hooking
And that CPU should work fine. I mean, that cooler should work fine for a 65 watt CPU.
Oh yeah, I mean this will run great with that, no problem. Yeah. So as you guys are sitting there seeing and talking with me and everything else, I'm just connecting the dots. So as we connect the dots, dipping and dotting. You
don't need an SSD in order to get into the BIOS. Is that correct?
That's right. You don't.
Because you're running it off the motherboard.
Exactly.
Okay.
You don't need SSD to start up the BIOS.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Well, an old 7600.
Yeah. I gotta be very careful in what I'm doing here. Oh.
You need to put it. You need to
I know. You gotta remember this is a steel slot, so I gotta be very careful putting this in. That would really suck if it didn't fit.
It should. And that board will be ready for 6000 series when it comes out for your 6070 that you're probably going to end up buying.
You know, I need my flashlight here. Need my flashlight so I can see. Double check to make sure that it's floating clear from the other side of the MOBA. Checking to make sure there's no gold pins exposed, guys. No gold pins exposed. Making sure it's the GPU is sitting up off of the heat sink of the coprocessor, which is here. Making sure that it's sitting above that, because this gets hot. So if this is getting hot, so is your GPU. So you got to really watch that with that, because it's got to be high up enough to where it doesn't heat soak your GPU. So keep that in mind. I'm always looking at the little crooks, dude. I'm always looking at the little crooks. So now that we got the GPU, we got the RAM, we got the CPU, we don't have to worry about the hard drive, the SSD right now, because we're just getting into the BIOS. Now we got our 8-pin EPS connector at the top, which is here. We got our 8-pin EPS right here. We got 2 8-pins. If you want to go balls to the wall, you can hook up 2 8-pin EPSs here. And you can definitely do some driving and some power. And then you got your 24-pin, which is here. You got your 24-pin. So the only thing that it looks like we need to do is hook up the power. And the keyboard and the mouse. So You guys are probably watching and saying, "Oh my God, Jay's building something. That's scary, man." You know what? It's always going to be scary. When you're building a PC, you're always going to be in the scared mode.
I'm curious what the BIOS looks like.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Most definitely. So now, I'm going to be putting this right here. I'm going to be using it for this platform. So, and if y'all going to be a hater on the power supply I'm using, then kiss my ass.
What is it? Oh, thermal take. What's wrong with that?
Some people are hating on it, dude.
No.
They hate on it.
It does what you need it to do.
Exactly. It does what I need to do. That's all that matters. See, we don't need these. It might have Mullix connectors and stuff, but you guys gotta understand, those Mullix connectors hold a lot of power. Each one of them can hold 125 watts. So if you gotta get critical with your PC, you gotta get critical. Me, I always get critical, man. Let's see, we got a PCIe, gotta look for it to say CPU. That says PCIe. Uh-oh. Gotta make sure I can put the right one on. Because you don't want to see the reason why I'm doing this is because this says PCIe and this says CPU. You guys probably can't read it, but it says CPU. So this is the one that you want to connect with your CPU. You don't want to screw up and make that mistake. You don't be that guy that makes that mistake. Now this power supply does not have two of these connectors. It only has one. So, got the click. We're good. A little bit of wiring all over the place, but I'm sure you guys understand this is just a test to see if it's working correctly. Make sure you plug everything in correctly. So we got the power connected. Now we just put that off to the side. It's on the 0, so we're good there. Now, we'll put the thermal paste over here for time being because we don't need it right now. Put this over here because we don't need it right now. Make sure we got everything out of the way.
Gordy wants to know if you're having fun.
Oh, I'm having a blast, man. I'm having a blast for sure. Now I got to turn this power supply a different way so that way I can plug in the connector. Oh, ready. Alrighty. You ain't knocking me out. I ain't did nothing yet.
I was talking about the dog.
Oh, I thought she was talking about me. I was like, damn.
No.
I didn't do nothing yet.
No more pizza for you.
Yeah.
No, that's bad. I want my pizza, man. Okay.
Just put some the pizza grease on there as a thermal paste.
Actually, use toothpaste.
Yeah, toothpaste. Yeah, that'll work better. You know, the fluoride kind.
Yeah. So what we're doing now is we're plugging in the keyboard and mouse. Really doesn't, at this point, really doesn't matter where you plug them in. But when you're building and you get it all said and done, then the plugs are going to matter. But right now, the plugs don't matter. You just need connectivity. Well, that's a lot of connectivity right there. So you just need connectivity so you can get in the tests in the beginning where you're going. So I'm not rushing this, guys. I'm taking my time too. I'm just like putting it together and just having fun doing it. So now that we got this far, thank God, you guys forgot to tell me one thing. Hey Jay, plug in something. Plug in what? What did I forget? Oh, I forgot the one most valuable thing right now. It's called what you can see. And if you can't see, it's not going to work.
Yeah, new monitor.
Let's see. Did I put all... Oh, I had to pull that out. Oh, that was the right one. Yeah, that was the right one. Duh. I don't need a display port. HDMI, man.
Should be one HDMI port in there.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Is there two or one? I don't remember.
No, it's only one.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is what we're going to have to do. Now we're going to have to switch everything around so we can...
With the BIOS.
Yes, sir.
Excited.
Okay. So. Now, you guys seen all the parts. You guys seen all the pieces. So, I'll bring my face back up. There, now you can see part of me. And let's get this rebalanced again. Oh my God. There. Now you guys can see me again. Since you know all the parts, you've seen all the bells and whistles. And you... Okay. Let's pray to God.
You think the bottom right would be better, so that way when you get to the BIOS, we can see what the top of the BIOS says.
Sure.
I'm not sure where the BIOS will show up on the screen.
Sure. You're gonna put me into the corner, all right? That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm in the corner now, so we don't make any mistakes. We don't make any mistakes. Oh my God. You know, it would be nice if they put a button up here, you know? Damn. I gotta shop around on the damn, let's see, let me remember. The first two should be power. First two should be power. And I got power supply. And I got lights. Oh my God. But the question is, will it show up? Uh-oh. Oh man. Son of a bitch. Well, let me work on this.
You think turn the monitor into the I forget what you call that, but plug it into the motherboard will help.
Then you guys wouldn't see anything.
Okay. I still figure it'd run up there for the BIOS at least.
No, because I'm running into the capture card. So.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
So I think I know what the problem is, but you guys are going to have to wait a moment. We're going to stop streaming and see if we can get this fixed. Yeah, I'm back on now. Just like that.
Oh, just like that?
Just like that. Okay, so this is a guess by Gosh. Let me think.
You have to flash the BIOS?
No. It shouldn't be that at all, bro. Let me see. Alt Control Delete. See, I got little lights here. This tells me everything I need to know. I just reset the. I got green. This motherboard's weird. Probably because the lighting's not set up. But I think I might know what it is. We're gonna see if I can fix it. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna act up. Give me a minute, guys. We're working on it. Okay, I know one way to check when I'm. Let's see, device manager. See if it's working in device manager. Audio inputs, cameras, video USB. It's in the BIOS. I mean, in the device manager. So this could be where camera 3, camera 1, turn on camera 3. Let's go into properties. Let's see if we can mess around with it. It says it should be getting signal.
No.
Nope. It says it should be getting signal. Okay. Let it fully drain. Okay. So. We will try. We'll try the GTX 1650. How about that?
Okay.
We will try the 1650. See, this is why you do testing, so you see if there's a problem or not. And that's what I'm doing now. I am testing this out. I'm sure I got. There we go. See? Not so bad. So is the graphics card.
I wonder why.
I don't know. It was the graphics card. Huh. So, looking at this BIOS.
Definitely looks different.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the normal BIOS, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Looks more like a window.
Click BIOS X. That's an easy mode.
You got the advanced.
Yeah. This is basic.
Memory. X2D gaming mode. Graphics card detection. Auto. MSI driver utility.
BIOS date is February 2025. Not bad. Speed is 4800 MT. So, you know, guys, even though that's at 4800 MT, I'm not worried about that. It's still showing 32 gigs of RAM, showing all the voltages are correct.
And the XMP is probably not on either, so.
No, I didn't want to turn it on.
Yeah.
I don't
do that.
see.
You're just trying to check to make sure everything's working.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It's basically got the same BIOS as Asus. Yeah. Not too bad. I like how that disappears like that. Oh, and they got an overclocking. Oh. It's in expert mode? You're shitting me. They got this in OC expert mode. Or explore mode. All core. Auto adjusted frequency. We can definitely change that. Adjust the CPU no, we don't need to adjust the CPU frequency. The DRAM speed the DRAM we can definitely adjust.
The TDP to 105 is disabled as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can manually set this RAM in.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got. You seeing all this?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Looks very simple to use. Looks user friendly.
Oh yeah. This is more friendly than using Asus, believe it or not. It's got a U key. That's not bad. Not installed. It's got the good overclocking. It's got the advanced. You got to know what you're doing when you mess over here. So it's got the ACPI. Let's see. Temperature alert is on auto. Power LED is blinking. Not blinking, but over temperature alert. That's good. Not like it matters because it's all going to be undervolted. Wake up vent timer. Let's see. Sub settings. Guys, this BIOS is really, it's great. Hybrid graphics. Wow. I bet you I want to find out what that is with hybrid graphics. But I'm going to need an integrated graphics. Well, no, the 9700X should have integrated graphics. Or no?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It does.
So,
512.
so you could use the hybrid graphics on this and change this from
From auto to disabled.
No, you change this to game mode. You can change this to game mode right here. So
that way for it to catch up.
Yeah, I know. You're 10 seconds. So yeah, I mean, jeez. It's nice BIOS. But they need a dark mode in here. They probably got it too. I just gotta look for it. Let's see.
There's a boot priority at the bottom too. That's kind of interesting.
What, this boot priority?
Yeah, it says you don't have a. I think it says you don't have a hard drive. You don't have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's telling you everything you don't have.
That's what I thought would be pretty cool. Let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need.
I wonder what the presets are. Yeah, look at the presets.
Probably fan presets.
Okay.
No, you don't want to mess in here. This is BIOS preset. Oh shit, now I gotta use the keyboard. You stuck me in a spot I didn't want to be.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's why I got a keyboard hooked up to it. So, integrated graphics, integrated perils. What? You're shitting me. On board. Okay. Okay, that's just your basic blah blahs and USB configuration. One keyboard, one mouse, one hub. Cool. What do you guys think so far? I mean, I'm trying to get everything out of the crowd here, but I'm not getting anything. Machine, they're not saying enough. Power management setup. You got ERP ready. They got that disabled. Power off. Why do you got system fault protection disabled? I got to read up on that. Find out why. This should be enabled. ERP. That should be enabled. But it's not. So I'm leaving it stock until we get it all together. Hardware monitoring. Nice. Shows the CPU fan. PWM, that's good. Smart fan mode. You can turn that off and, readjust everything, but the fan modes are pretty good for right now. Yeah, they're pretty good right now.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, when it hits AC, you're at 100% fans. I agree with that.
Yeah, because it shows you right here.
Yep. That's kind of neat. It looks everything's very user friendly, not like ASRock's.
No, it's not like ASRock's, bro.
It looks pretty nice. But the fans are always on. That's always nice too.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Mm.
So, your thoughts?
I'm just happy that it all worked properly when you got it up together.
Oh, I knew it was gonna work, bro.
I'm glad the BIOS is. It's very detailed, but user friendly. Yes. How to say it.
Shows all the information you need. You know, I mean, it's got an easy on and off kind of thing. So, it's pretty good. Easy config. That's not too bad. You can configure everything from here. Position, boost, overdrive, and everything. Memory? What the fuck is this? Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's basically, if you look on the RAM sticks, you can get the auto numbers and match it up, and boom, you're off to the race. You don't need to run in Expo. It's got a gaming mode, a X3D gaming mode.
Yeah, which, if you run an X3D chip,
Yeah, but who says it has to be an X3D chip?
probably, you have to read up on it to see exactly what that does.
Yeah, most definitely. But if I can get away with giving a little bit of extra juice, I don't see why that wouldn't be a harmer, you know. MSI driver utility installer. That's cool. Default home page. Wow, you can set it. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I just leave it at none for now because I would have to take and really go through this very carefully. This says NPU, Neural Processing Unit. Are you shitting me?
The X3D gaming mode in the MSI V850P BIOS is a feature designed to enhance gaming performance on AMD Ryzen processors, particularly benefiting dual CCD processors like the 9950X3D and the 9800X3D. This mode allows users to disable other CCDs or SMT or the SMT to improve performance, ensuring that the game threads are processed on the CCD with 3D cache, which provides faster access to additional cache.
So this is harmful, not helpful.
Probably on the 9700X. The mode is particularly beneficial for titles that benefit from higher cache access speeds.
Yeah, it'll be harmful.
It optimizes power distribution by shutting down the non 3D cache CCD, allowing the remaining CCD to utilize power overhead for higher clock rates.
Right.
Helps improve 1% low frame rates, crucial for smooth and consistent gaming experiences, especially in GPU limited scenarios.
Why is this running at 54? Is it not running fast enough? Oh man, them fucking VRMs get hot. Those VRMs get hot, bro.
You also don't have any air cooling going over your motherboard.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Um, so that might also be an issue.
But also, too, I'm temperature testing, too.
Would you use
I'm seeing where most of the heat is arising from, you know what I mean? Also, too, I get the heat from the fans blowing onto the back the heat sink of the panel here. So I'll tell you what. All in all, treetop tall. I like the BIOS.
it? It's something new for you too.
It's basic. It's definitely basic. It's and believe it or not, it's not that hard. It doesn't look like it has to be this hard. I don't know. I'm going to tell you. I always say I don't know. Let's see. Enable PBO and see what happened. It's at 52. Okay, so voltage is too high. I'm just picking through this. Damien says, did you turn on expo mode for the RAM? No, not yet, because guess what? I did not do that yet. Should I do it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, might as well. So, let's go down and get busy. Expo mode right here. There it is. First profile. So, now, save and exit.
You can't really overclock a die though, can you?
Yeah, you could.
A B die was more for overclocking than A die was.
What kind of is? It's memory training, guys. So.
Yep. Mine took 3 restarts to get it perfect.
Oh, back into the BIOS again. Looks like it only did it once. For the overclocking. Yep, there it is. So it's stable. It's stable in system temperatures 37. The CPU's rising. It's at 61C. Probably because the fans aren't going at, certain amount of percentage. And it's open air, so. But still, that cooler should handle 150 watts. Okay, so
How many watts is your CPU running right now?
oh,
Does it say in the BIOS? Should say.
it should say,
I was
but
curious what it runs just in BIOS mode.
it's running 1.3 volts. Core VID is 1.3. Frequencies kicked up at 3.8 gigahertz. So I can see why it's running hot. It's above one. I'm used to running it at 1.2 on a negative down clock on the voltage.
Well, this is different architecture too, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that works. After you fiddle with it for a while and you get it right where you want it to be.
Well,
don't forget, you have to benchmark it at stock.
Yeah, no, that's the reason why. That's the reason why I'm.
Yeah, just leave everything and then to see what the performance difference is after you get it where you need it to be. I'm curious about that.
See, I'm watching the temperature drop down. Okay.
Yep. That means your fans are ramping at 60C.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then it'll go back up to 60. Fans ramp in and it's gonna drop. So it'll probably keep it around 60 while you're in the BIOS.
Yeah, it's because I'm missing one of the fans off of the front because this runs 3 fans. It feels like it's pulling the air, but it could be that I need that 3rd fan.
Yeah. It'll work for that alone for now.
Yeah,
you're not actually doing anything super tough on the CPU. No. You're not running, Cinebench. So.
But it looks good.
The BIOS is nice and. I love it a lot better than the ASRock one.
Oh,
so much better than that.
I'm starting to look at this BIOS and
so user friendly. Problem to the technicians that actually designed it.
Yeah, definitely props to the technicians that built this.
Yeah. 3D now. That's interesting. Yeah, if you had a 3D processor.
No. Back then they had what they call 3D now.
Oh.
Years ago, they used to have it looks like they got a little bit of mixed old architecture. It's UEFI, that's good. MSI driver installer. We don't need to do an NVMe self-test because we don't have NVMe drive yet. Let's see.
At least you know your system is solid. It's running and working. So now you can put it in a case.
This allows me to set the home page to whatever they got on their list. But I like it the way it is. I wouldn't mind putting it in dark mode,
Is there a dark mode? Let me look it up.
Yeah. I mean, that would be really cool to have it in like a dark mode. I like the overclocking on this. Wow, scroll mouse. Let's see. Let's look at the VDD. CPU core voltage. Oh, yeah, it'll let you do an offset on it too. Nice. So I can bring down the core voltage in time to do an undervolt.
This gives you another project.
Yeah, boy. It's going to take me time to learn this BIOS, but I can learn it. They have an AMXMP, which I'm not going to be using. And I'm not going to be using Expo either. So, yeah. Expo mode is turned on there, Damien. I turned it on. But it's not going to matter much because when I'm putting in the operating system, I don't run under Expo or DOCP or XMP because when you're installing Windows, the last thing you want is having a hang up. And running it in Expo mode, you could wind up hanging up your operating system and run into trouble. When you know you got your operating system stabilized, when it's fully stable, when you're putting it in, you get all your updates put in and everything else, and you know it's fully stable, that's when you really have it going on. But I can tell you like this. I like the BIOS.
There's the motherboard manual electronic version. I sent it to you. Just in case you need it.
Okay.
They just released new BIOS on 9/10.
Okay. Oh, you sent me the book. I got the book. I just threw it in the box.
No, it also has the BIOS downloads too.
Oh, that's cool.
The drivers and all that. Everything's on there. So if you need to upgrade the BIOS stuff, it has all of them on there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check that out.
So you have everything. 25, 4. So there's a few. Agisa, patch.
Oh yeah.
Ryzen 9000 security update for the Ryzen 9000 CPUs. So you might need to do BIOS updates. Yeah, security updates for those CPUs.
Yeah, yeah.
513. Samsung chip OC optimized, supports 64 gigabytes DRAM chip and 2DCP 1R capability. Security issue migration.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of things we'll have to go through. I mean, it's to me, it's not going to take long.
The newest one improved the compatibility of the Ryzen 8000 series CPU.
Yeah, but we're not running 8,000. We're running 9,000.
I know. That's the new one.
Yeah. I don't think that would be worth putting in, but if you're gonna do your BIOS updates, it's best to do them one at a time. I don't just go to the top. I heard many people going to the top and just skipping all the rest of them and then turn around.
You do one at a time.
You do one at a time. You don't want to be bricking your motherboard.
Nope. I agree. Get them all in there one at a time. Just take your time, do it right.
That's right.
Looking for...
Do one BIOS, wait 5 minutes, do another BIOS, wait 5 minutes, and just keep working your way up the ladder until you get them all put in.
You can register your product too. through MSI right here as well.
No, big mistake.
Same webpage.
You don't register
Until after your warranty is over.
exactly.
Yep. Your Amazon warranty is over.
Exactly. If you got 3 years on Amazon, then you got 2 years of the manufacturer. So
wait till that's done. 5 years.
Yep. Because the only one that can register is the one that's got the receipt. That's how that works. So, I don't know, guys. Tell me what you're thinking. Machine, you seen it? You see the RAM lights up. It works good in the BIOS. It's set for the next level. You know, it seems to be ready. But
it's interesting how
I don't.
It's interesting how I didn't recognize the RX 7600.
Yeah, that is kind of fun. I can't make up anything. You know, you've seen what I've seen, so. It could be a BIOS update. You need to do with it. Remember,
it's interesting. It's interesting though with that because the motherboard was first made in 11/2024, so it's not even a year old. That card is 2 years old.
Right.
That's it's interesting because you would figure that old hardware would be already baked into the first BIOS, but
we know
you never know.
We know the 1650 is.
Yep, that's weird. It might work now after you got it up and running.
I was thinking that the 5500. I was gonna put the 5500 in. I'm like, this could. I was thinking to myself, this could be an AMD issue. Could be a BIOS update issue. So why don't I just go with NVIDIA, because NVIDIA doesn't have any skin in the game when it comes to the CPU or the motherboard. It's just the graphics card. But AMD's got more skin in the game because of the graphics card, the CPU, and the motherboard chipset.
Do you think the BIOS could get confused between the integrated graphics and the dedicated graphics? Possibility? That's why.
No, because on this motherboard, it has an auto preset. We'll go back to. We'll just click back real quick, and I'll show you. It'll take you 8 seconds, but you'll see it. And if we go into, I think it was the advanced section. I think it was the advanced section. No, we don't want to go into that. Let's see. Okay, right here. Integrated graphics configuration. They got UDMA on auto. So UMA on auto means it can go, if you pull out the discrete graphics card, that means
it'll automatically go to your integrated.
Exactly.
Okay. What's game mode?
I don't know, dude. We'll be checking that out.
It probably picks whichever one would be better for the game you're playing.
No,
or maybe it just picks dedicated automatically.
Or it could be for this hybrid graphics mode.
Yeah.
To where it's utilizing your integrated graphics, like yours is right now, utilizing the integrated graphics as well as the discrete graphics cards. So that could be one reason why.
Well, mine's turned off. Don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
Integrated graphics turned off.
Yeah, you turned yours off.
Yeah, and it does help with the temps, by the way.
Did it help?
Yeah, a little bit. So, from what I'm noticing is, since I have a 75C cap, um, it seems to save at least 3C because I keep higher wattage now. So when it gets to 75C, it doesn't. It seems like it stays cooler from what I can tell. So I'm running more power,
Right.
a little bit more power than usual. So I think it does save with heat.
It's a trade-off.
So, but I don't really need the integrated graphics right now because I have, it's more of a backup plan, I guess, for me.
Yeah, but disabling it in the Windows operating system, that's just
But remember, we went to the BIOS and I wasn't able to do it in there. We looked.
Right, but
there was no way to disable it.
But even though you still have an option, if one graphics card goes out, you have another graphics card.
I have another one, so it's not important that I run integrated. Yep.
No. But if you need
I've
to,
got me too. I got the ARC 6800 as well. So
yeah, if you need one, you just plug it in. If you just want to run integrated graphics, then you can go plug in another graphics card, go into the device manager and turn it back on.
Yep. Restart the computer.
Yep.
Turn it off. Take out my graphics card. Turn the computer back on. And I'm on integrated.
This has got a lot more options than my 5700X has. I can tell you that much. But this has got, this is international BIOS. So this is an overseas BIOS. So I need to get a BIOS that is made in the United States.
But the BIOS vendor?
Yeah.
Well, that's
it's
okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, this is an overseas BIOS. So basically, in Europe, if they have a different BIOS over there than we have over here, you have to match what you have in the region that you're in. So that's really important. Plus, the system date is wrong.
Well, as soon as you turn it to the internet, plug it in the internet, it'll probably change.
Yeah, but I wanted to see what the manufacturer date, and I'm looking at it. It says January the 1st, 2024.
It's not accurate.
I know. I like it to be accurate.
Yeah, those boards were started to be built in November of last year.
Yeah.
No, not January of last year. Well, maybe they built them way ahead of time. They didn't release them, but why would you build them? I mean, you build them 10 months in advance. I guess you could. Make sure you have stock on hand.
Right.
But it's interesting. That might change too when you get it connected to the internet.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm getting some heat off of this. This
40C, yep.
Well, right here, I mean, it's putting out some heat.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's chooching a lot of heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the platform off.
Yep.
There. We'll just turn it off, let it cool down, and just do its thing, cooling down. So while that's cooling down, I don't have to feel like a hot box. It's getting really hot by me, Oh, there's MTBK. Good to see you, bro. Mystery box, and it's not a Lambert poo. What? See, somewhat white UEFI. Nice. Yeah, I really wish it was the dark version, though. I really do. And it had like the big MSI logo, you know, and their colors and stuff. I really would have loved to see them do that, put some color into it, and not look like it's just a rubber white rubber eraser. La boo boo.
Okay, Dakota, you need to put a picture of a Labubu in the Discord so he knows.
But I'll tell you what, man, it heated up. That CPU heated up. That's cool. And 65 watts.
MTBK doesn't know what you built, so he came in a little late. Might want to run it down for him.
There. That's what I built. B850 motherboard. Where's the box? Oh, I'm on the box. It's the MSI Pro B850-P Wi-Fi. Motherboard. 9700X CPU. 32 gigs of Clev 6000 CL28 RAM. And no, it won't play Borderlands because they need 32 gigabytes of system RAM.
It's enough.
Just saying.
Let's play just get your 5090 out. Play 720p, upscale it performance with frame gen, and then you'll get your 60 FPS. It'll be fine.
What is up with you and them plushie toys? Oh my God, Dakota.
Boo boo.
What's up with y'all and these plushie toys, man? What the hell? Y'all got South Park on the brain today. Yeah.
Dakota's like waifu. He's a waifu me.
The demonic toys from the South Park episode, Work is Dead.
Woke is dead.
Oh, Woke is dead?
Yeah.
I thought he said Work is dead. But, oh, nice build. Yeah, I mean, with the 750 watt power supply?
That 1650 doesn't match it very well, though.
Oh, fuck. I know, bro. I know.
E580 motherboard with the 9700X and my 1650. It's gonna rock.
Well, just tell everybody it's the MSI B580.
Yep.
Just tell everybody it's the MSI B580. They'll believe it.
It's the Pro version.
Yeah, it's got 2 fans. It's the Pro version.
Pro version. Yep. See.
Yeah.
One fan's an amateur version. That's what the A stands for.
Speaking of 32 gigabytes of system RAM, I didn't have, he says this, I didn't have any idea that a game developer like 2K or Gearbox wants 32 gigabytes as recommended for the game. I knew somebody was going to catch on to that sooner or later, bro. I knew, well, since you guys already seen the system, so I knew you were going to catch on to it sooner or later. I kept bringing it up. I kept bringing it up, and people didn't catch it.
I use 23 gigabytes of system RAM when I'm playing, but I have also other windows open on my other screen, but I get 23 when I'm playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah, we all do. We get 22, 23 gigs, you know, playing that. Yeah, I do too.
But you still have plenty of space left. Still, I mean, you have 32. If you're getting up to 30, then you got some problems.
No. See, let me explain this. Okay, if the game says it needs 32 gigs, okay, and you got 32 gigs in your system, what do you think Windows is going to run off of? Air?
Yeah.
It takes 7.
It runs off the cloud.
No.
It's the cloud.
Bro, yeah, I know. They ain't gonna run off no cloud, bro.
It's gonna run off the cloud. It's practice for the future.
It's a plushy toy cloud. Who knows?
Yeah.
So,
Call it the Windows.
yeah, take a dump on Windows. But anyway, I have seen something like 23 gigabytes of RAM usage when watching gamers play Borderlands 4. I think my computer has an insomnia attack and wants to go up to 32 gigs, but gets afraid because it's at 64. So he says, I mean, we have enough knowledge to make the best usage of the RAM with mods, of course. Optimization and all that. I agree. One of the problems is Pitchford. Mixed signals he is giving. He ain't giving no Christmas gifts. He's giving coal. Because he's telling everybody, if you don't like the game, go get a refund. If you don't like the game, go get a refund. If you don't want to play the game, go get a refund. If you think I care, I don't. Go get a refund. You get the point now? Get a refund. That's the best way to put it. One time he tweets the game is without wasteful cycles of and then he mentions he is happy about so many players playing Borderlands 4, and he's full of and that they have optimized with this much telemetry. My goodness. You know what I'm surprised at? How much his head blew up 3 times over this Mr. Pitchfork over the fact of that when people optimize their PCs before they start the game, this guy is just selling old news. He's not selling the new news. And like I told you guys, Microsoft Windows can use 7 to 10 gigabytes of system RAM. Off the top, just worst case scenario, say 10 gigabytes of system RAM. Gone. So when you got 32 gigs, now you got 22 gigs. To run that game, you need 32 gigs. Guess what? What are you going to do? Tell your operating system to go to hell and just play it? And guess what happens?
Why not?
You get locked up with it. So.
Hey, Jay, I've been thinking about this for a second.
All right.
Did you plug the power into the RX 7600? Did you put an 8-pin in there?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about the 8-pin on top.
Yeah, that might not have yeah, that might be why.
Yeah.
I don't remember you doing it because 1650 you don't have to worry about it. So, but
yeah,
that's probably what it was.
I wasn't thinking about that. I don't know why.
Yeah,
and I looked at it too.
It just hit me because I'm like, hey man, it wasn't plugged. There's no plug on the front. Like, oh shit, that might be why.
Yeah. I forgot, you know, because usually I use the 1650 for testing. Mm-hmm. So, well, at least we got halfway there.
So you need to build it, put it in your system, do some standard tests, put them out there, and then start, optimizing everything.
Well, see, this is not going to take long to build into a PC.
Yeah.
You know, because once I take the air cooler off and I put the 360 millimeter AIO, I got to take my old system out of the case, put it into another case, so I can put it on this side of the desk, which you guys are not going to see the fans running or anything else. You're just going to see black case. It's not a, see, you got your right-handed case and you got a left-handed case. Thing is I don't have a left-handed case. I got a right-handed case. So if I had a left-handed case, then you guys would see all the cool RGB, but I don't. So
It's not a white motherboard, it's silver. 8-core Zen 5.
it's silver and black build. I'll tell you that.
And the 7600, we were just throwing something in there for to test the BIOS.
Yeah.
He's been. You're gonna make this your main system, right? Once you get it where you need it to be.
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah. This is gonna be my main. So basically, the 7600 will go into my other one.
Yep. And now you have a backup system, or you have a Windows testing system.
And the only thing I'm going to do about the 4070 drivers that are in the PC now, when I switch over to the 7600, I'm just going to plug the 7600 in, put in the driver updates and everything else. And then after that, I'm going to use my Wise disk cleaner, and I'm going to use my Wise registry cleaner. After I use my Wise uninstaller, that'll uninstall the NVIDIA operating system and all that. It'll take it. Those three programs will just wipe it clean out. It'll just be gone. Everything about NVIDIA will just be gone. Just AMD will be in that system. So for now. Now put it into a separate PC for now. Because that way, if I put it in a separate PC, then I can switch out graphics cards. If I want to do graphics card testing with that, my old PC, then, you know, that'll make a good old PC. Make a good benchmarker. So, let me take this off so I don't kill it. There. I get nervous when I leave the cards plugged in and they're loose like that. That just wears the socket out. So I just take them and pull them out. Simple as that. Silver and black? Yep. Even better. My favorite color is gray. Your main build? Yep. So it will be a 2 CPU generation jump. Yep. It's even the same TDP class. Yep. So newer architecture, same wattage class. Yep. And believe it or not, I don't really see much of a problem with it. I don't see any problem with it, really.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Cyberpunk.
Oh, when I get it all together? Yeah.
Yeah, when you get it together and you start running it stock with to see the difference, just stock versus
right.
The 5700. Can't wait.
Well, pretty much this system here is basically all together. So there's not much more that I can do to it. And, you know, I mean, you guys seen me put it in cases before, but I just wanted to show you and test it right here and now so you guys can see that, it's working. So once I put it in my case, then it won't be seen. You guys won't see it because it'll be in the same case. I gotta be careful with this. Oh God. Did I stick this on that tight?
Got your 9700X to 57, explain.
Well, there's not much to explain.
No, the chat. Oh, okay. See that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where mine's at.
5.7? Yeah.
Negative 30 offset.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can get the...
But I have a 7700X, but that's nice.
Before I tear up the motherboard.
We'll do that.
Oh, damn. This was really stuck in the damn socket. Wow. It's not hot, so I don't think it would have melted it. Nothing's melted. I always have problems with the 24 pins anyway. So I'm just disassembling what I had partially assembled so I can get it out my way. So basically it is what it is, guys. There it is. There it is. Right here. It's a monster. The only thing that I'm going to change is I'm going to put the 360mm AIO on this, and I'm going to plug in all the fans on the motherboard, and I'm going to plug the AIO pump onto the motherboard, and I'm going to use the programming to preset all the fans and the RAM. So I think the RAM should be compatible with the MSI lighting. Should be compatible with the MSI lighting, hopefully.
I didn't have any issues with my lighting software.
Yeah,
mine.
Yeah,
it read it right away.
Yeah, but this is MSI, and
I know. It said Sazerac 7 damn problems.
Yeah, true.
It read it immediately. So
let's see. What?
I'm happy with my Clever RAM for sure.
Well, I can see how fast this RAM's going to be.
Yep.
Because I could, I was flipping through those pages for a reason. It's not so much that I was doing it on purposely. I was flipping through the pages to see the speed of the flip, how fast it was flipping, because that's going to tell me how fast it's going to be going through piece by piece. If I'm flipping through my PC, I want to be able to see how fast it's going, especially when you're on the internet too. So the faster you can get those pages to flip within the matter of milliseconds, even faster, then when you open up your game, that speed translates.
Yeah, just wait until you start it up from Windows the first time, Jay.
Oh, I know.
It's amazing how fast it is.
If I wait...
Hey, Gershan, what system are you running besides the 9700X? Just curious.
I can tell you. I'm going to try to bring it up to 5.8 gigahertz.
Yep.
All core.
Yeah, you have the right cooler on it. You have the cooler on it. The 360 IO should be able to keep that cool.
I'm going to try I'm going to try for 5.8 gigahertz all core. Yeah. That's going to be an interesting moment now, isn't it? It's going to be real interesting. Let's see. If I waited for Nova Lake and assume Raptor Lake is its own generation, which it is, and Meteor Lake and Arrow Lake Refresh are not, I would be 3 generations from 12th gen Alder Lake. True. Speaking of monster, first, you were not overwhelmed with the comparison between the B600 series and the B800 series motherboards. But also, I can't remember you mentioning any major downsides. You know, you're right. I haven't.
370 Ti is super nice. That's what I should have got. For a Cyberpunk full path tracing 1440p.
MTBK says reason not to get one would be the number of lanes and all that, so future generations will offer even more IO for mainstream gaming builds. They will as soon as they start putting those extra controllers and start upping the RAM where it needs to be and make it run 1-to-1 instead of running 1-to-2 or 2-to-1. If you guys know what I mean, but system builders should know what I mean. When it comes to the RAM speed itself. If it's running 1-to-1, it's running 1-to-2, or it's running 2-to-1. You want it 1-to-1. So, can I keep it at 1-to-1 with this RAM? I don't know. Maybe I have to look at the megahertz or or mega transfers or whatever and see if I can add an overclock up step to it. Probably I can take and get 62 or 6300 microtransfers off of CL28. Maybe. That's what I'm hoping for, machine. So, I have two-piece, have 9700X and 32 gigs of 6000 CL30 and a 4070 Ti Super. Not bad. And one PC, I have a 98X 3D and an XTX. Oh, you got a 7900 XTX. Okay. Gear 1 on my 9800X 3D, 6400 CL32. Well, this is what I'm hoping for. If I can get 6400 CL28, I want to see if I can get it. I'll have to check with this RAM to see if it supports 6400 CL28 at a 1-to-1. So, you never know, it might. I might get lucky and, you know, it supports it. But it all depends. So, You guys tell me what you think. You think I'm going to be able to get a 400 megahertz overclock on this RAM? Yes, no, maybe so. But me, I wouldn't go 6400 megahertz or whatever. 6400. I would go 6200 CL28. I think that would be an even balance. I don't think I would need 6400 microtransfers. I would go 6200 just to play around with it. You know what I mean, machine?
Yep.
Yeah, so I really don't see the fact of really going that high on my RAM. It's not going to be necessary.
6,000 is a sweet spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a sweet spot for that, but you can always overclock it and take it up 200 megahertz. Give you a little bit more of a push, not much, maybe about 0.25% or somewhere in between there. Maybe a little bit more than that, depending on the motherboard you got. You never know. Maybe more than that, depending on the CPU you have. You know, that'll push it a little bit more. But at the end of the day, when you put it all together and the way it looks, I'm going to tell you, putting all this together, it's going to make the 4070 like run 12-13% faster if it's done right. That's just an estimation, guys. That's not actually what it's going to be. It's just my hopes and anticipation to be that high. That's the thing. I'm just hoping I can get it that high. Like I do with the 5700X. You know, I'm pushing the 5700X at the clock speeds of a 5800X. And it's working. Now I'm pushing the RAM a couple hundred megahertz higher at 3400 megahertz CL16. Works good for me. Some people run their stuff the way they want. I run mine the way I want. And usually,
I think that Clev, you can clock it up a little bit more. Quality seems to be quality stuff.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see basically it'll be a undervolt, kind of an undervolt overclock at the same time. You can turn down some things, but you can turn up some things. That's how you do your checks and balances. So, not a lot of people take the time and invest to overclock their system RAM because they're always afraid that it's going to blow up. There was a big stink about it a long time ago. Oh yeah, don't use your what they say. What was that again?
Use your what?
I don't know. I was thinking of something and it just flashed out of my mind. I'll come back to it, guys. I forgot what it was. Don't ask me. It just all of a sudden just went. So. I don't know, man. You happy so far? What you seen?
Yeah. I like the MSI one better. The BIOS better than mine for sure.
Oh yeah, I've seen yours, so yeah, I do agree.
Mine's as basic as it gets.
MTBK says, give me DDR5 4800 microtransfers with CL40. I don't care. True fact. Reliability and cost reduction matters. Less if a player just wants something to play around with. Well, that's what you get a girlfriend for to play around with. But when it comes to a PC, it's hardcore, man. Come on. You know, you got to get down, notch down there in the numbers. If I wanted more speed while sticking to the JDEC specs and ignore XMP and Expo or manual RAM tuning, I would have to wait for DDR6 RAM. Bro, I just do it because it's fun. And it speeds up your system too. It's not just doing it for fun, it's also helping you get more, getting your system to run faster than it did when you're running it at, stock levels. I could already tell you by me flipping through the pages in the BIOS, that told me a lot more than what, I've known for the last, since I opened it up tonight, just by turning the pages in the BIOS. That told me a lot more about the system than anything. Even more than what Windows would have told me. Shows me the speed and variations. So the faster I can flip those pages, if those pages are just like split second, what my eyeball can see, that split second, then I know it's fast. But if I can see the cursor, trying to flip all those pages and I can still see that cursor, it's okay, but it needs to be faster. You want it to flip. You want it to flip like instantly, real time, instant. You don't want to be waiting for that screen. That's more or less like your GPU's waiting on your CPU. It's just waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're trying to turn a page, and you can't because your GPU's waiting on your CPU. But in this case, that's not going to happen anymore. It seems that the CPU is going to be just as powerful as the GPU. So, balance between the two, it's not going to be hard. So in CPU intensive games, they're not going to be a problem. So if you guys are watching the temperature, even on that air cooler, it was in the 60 Cs. That's normal. That's usually, that shows you usually when you got a system that has no airflow around the CPU and around the VRMs. When you have no structure of cooling around the whole motherboard, then you're going to see high temperatures. That's the reason why when you look at your case, make sure your case has at least 6 fans in the case. 3 in the front and 3 on top at least. Or 4 on top, or 3 on top, 3 in front, and 1 in the back. So you got 7. So if you're running 7 fans, and that CPU's over 60 C with 7 fans at idle, there's a problem. So when I put this in a case, in this case here, I shouldn't see nothing wrong with the airflow. Should be smooth sailing. Should take me no more than if I'm talking building at the same time, you know, it's going to take me longer. But if I stop blah blah blahing so much, maybe I get something done, you know, and have it built and ready to go. But who knows? Right, Mr. Machine? Who knows? So.
Oh, as long as you don't fall asleep, we're going to be okay.
Oh, did you notice I was almost trying to fall asleep? I've been yawning twice, but so yeah. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But what I'm going to do with my older platform, I'm going to use it for testing. I'm going to use my older platform for testing. I got an older platform for testing, and I'll have a semi-older platform for testing. So I got two platforms to test with. So if I want to make this just straight gaming and take out all the extra hash and trash and all the crap that I put into it, then it would be just a strictly gaming PC, nothing else. You know, but after the episode I had with this PC, because of Microsoft and seeing the downfall of it, I can't have my PC falling down every 5 seconds. Because how am I going to make the videos? How am I going to do the live streams? You know, these are things I have to think about. If I don't do a video in a month, you guys are going to be totally upside down. It's not that I can help it. It's just when you deal with what you got, you deal with what you got. When you're playing cards, you deal with the hand that you're dealt. And that's exactly what I did. So, but anyway, I hope you guys are having fun out there, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Don't forget about the notification bell. 264 euros and 279 euros costs a Ryzen 7 9700X here right now. Tray or boxed version. That's expensive. Doesn't that push it like in US money over $300 and some dollars, 320 or something like that?
I think it's pretty close to ours right now.
No, theirs was moving up forward at least by 0.1%. I thought.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. And also too, Jay Powell came out with the report. He's only going to be moving down the inflation by 0.25. So 0.25, they're moving down the inflation for the first time in this year. So 0.25 ain't going to move much on the needle. What, $250? That's not even enough to live with. Something to think about. They're estimating around 2027 to have the interest rate down to 2.1%. So that way people can buy houses by that time. Don't know where they're getting with this, because I think they're hoping that the tariffs screw up the president and he can't get the rates any lower, and now the rates are locked into a higher amount, like 6 and 7%. Be totally ridiculous. That's my bid. Be totally ridiculous. So, machine, what you doing over there?
Nothing. Hey, fake frames. He's going to be plugging the 4070 into it. It's going to be his main system.
Yeah. Are you going to use your 4070 with the new system with 9700? Yes. I'm going to be plugging it in just like Mr. Machine said. I'm going to plug in the 4070 to the new system. And if I can remember where the power plug is on the 7600X, or the 7600, I'm going to plug that into the other system. And this system here that I'm using right now is going to go into another case. And then that system I just put together tonight is going to go in this case. So, still really wish I got a left-handed case. I'll find one, see how much they are. I know they're going to be expensive, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll just take and put it right next to the wall like I normally do, and I have one on the left of me and I have one on the right of me. But this time I'm going to test with it and do all the testing with it and just hold it right there. So once I get all the testing done on the new system, then it's said and done. Then my other system, I can test with it, and I have another platform that I can test with as well. So either way you look at it, I have 2 platforms for testing. Not too bad. But I want, after I get done with the testing of the new components that I'm putting in here, it's just going to remain content creating. And maybe a little bit of gaming. So. What do you think, Machine?
Yep. It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to the benchmarks that you do.
Oh, yeah. Well,
see what the difference is between a stock system and then a tuned system. How much of a difference it really makes. It'll be good content.
Well, it can go 2 ways. One, it can give a nice uplift, or 2, it can be a big downfall, depending on the motherboard.
Yeah, if you tune it right, and that motherboard is good enough. So.
Oh yeah, I do agree with that. It should be. It should be. Most definitely. Well. You know what? I really don't have much more to say, man. I really don't. I don't have much more to say at all. Except for Saturday. Hopefully by Saturday. It's going to be like 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, guys. If I'm going to take and build this whole thing. But I've already, Machine, should I do that? Because I've already, built it in front of them and put it into the BIOS. I'm sure they know what Windows looks like.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about streaming that part. I'll just put it together because the part that's important you put together already.
Yeah, I mean,
so I would say, once you get it up and running, maybe do a live show and run some live benchmarks. Maybe have some the audience get involved in what benchmarks you think would be good to run.
I just think since they already seen me put it together and we went into the BIOS and we know it's stable, I think the next thing is just for me to put it together and then do the benchmarking. I think that's where everybody's going to be more in the interesting part is to the benchmarking part to see what it looks
agree.
like.
So like tomorrow I would put it together and maybe Saturday do a live stream with benchmarking.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm sure I don't need to put it together in front of everybody. I just put it together in front of everybody.
Yep.
Even though you put it on the box, that's still the heart of the system when you put it all together, on a box and you test it and it tests out good, then it's a good combination. I know I'm still going to have to go into the BIOS, reset the firmware, do all the updates for the firmware, operating system, totally fresh and new from A to Z. So it's going to take a little time to get all that done. But I will try my best to get it done. It's going to take a while.
A couple days. Yep.
Bro, it's going to take me at least 8 hours to get all the Windows updates into this PC.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Yep.
We will see. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. I forgot MTBK about that VAT tax. That usually raises the price too. So, you got anything to add to this there, Mr. Machine?
Nope. Glad it all worked out.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I got nothing else to add to this stream, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, all I can do is tell you to get ready for Saturday and gear up. Because it's going to be a long day. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do graphics card nightmares on Friday. So today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, well, Thursday technically for me. It's Wednesday still for you.
Yeah. So Thursday, what I got to do is I got to do some personal. So I'm not going to be doing a video for tomorrow. But Friday I'll do graphics card nightmares. And Saturday, I guess this is going to have to be an 8 a.m. kind of thing. Because I think we're going to run from 8 a.m. in the morning and try to make it to whatever time we make it to. I'm just not going to put a destination on the time. So it's going to be longer than 2 hours. So, yeah, I'll get another coffee, this MTBK. Yeah, I'll get another coffee, and then it's time to waste some money myself. Enough said, gentlemen. So you're finally going to get some big time hardware. Yeah. It's time. But I tell you what, I like the BIOS. Other than it should be in dark mode, and other than it should have the red around the MSI, it should look more the color of MSI. We'll see. There's got to be a way to colorize it a little bit. So we'll see. So we have nothing else we want to add to the video, guys. I'm not gonna tell you about the 5070 Super or the 5080 Super, because they're already going through the BS of delaying it and everything else. There's no sense of talking about it. Really, there isn't. There's
We'll
really.
talk about it at CES in January, so we'll see. We'll see then.
What am I going to talk to you guys about? The new processor they came out with for AMD on the AM4 series. What is it, the 5600F?
Something like that.
Yeah, this 5600F. What's there to talk about it? I got the 5600G, which is going to be faster than the 5600F. That's definitely faster than the 5600.
Power outlet.
Fuck, how many 5600s do you need? You already got, what, 5?
There's already enough. There's enough for more. They haven't gone through the alphabet yet. So.
Okay, so we got the 5600. We got the 5600F. We got the 5600G. We got the 5600X. And we got the 5600 GT. You don't see me now? Hello? Get my point?
Mm-hmm.
How many 5600s do you need? Oh, yeah, I forgot. No, extra finger. 5600 X3D.
I need the 5600 XTX.
Yeah.
I don't have that one yet.
They need a 5600 XTX, Y, and Z.
Yeah, the 5600 AI.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just want to, MTBK says, just want to get a power outlet. Bro, you go to the hardware store, they sell many of them. You put it into the wall with wires, and what comes out of the wires is what comes out from the company that goes into the fuse box that supplies you with
put all the wires together in just a bundle, plug them into the outlet.
No, you hold
grounded still.
What you need to do is you need to check the electrical abundance in the wire and hold the black line on the copper part and stand in a pool of water. That's so mean. God damn. It's like, Jay, why would you try to electrocute me? I did. If you stood in the pool of water, you're just standing up for yourself. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, there is a 5600T. No, there's a 5600 GT, bro. Not a 50.
No, there's just a T. I'm looking at it on Amazon right now.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
That's 7. Damn. That's just so much.
3.3 gigahertz.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something. 3.3 gigahertz. This server grade processor I got here does 3.9 gigahertz on the boost clock.
Well, it does 4.5 on the boost.
Bro, mine's almost up to 4 gigahertz. If I go to push some numbers on it, I can get it up to 4.4. No, I'm serious. I still have that option in the BIOS with that CPU.
According to this, the 5600T is a little bit more power efficient than an X. The X has a marginal edge over 5600T.
You know, I keep yawning. Why?
Oh, because you're tired and you need to go to bed.
No, it's the sleep apnea, bro. It has nothing to do with that. It's sleep apnea. I can't get past it. I'm supposed to be on a machine, but the machine that they sent me is on recall, but they don't send me a label for me to send it back to get another machine. And also, too, this is what I heard in California. What they're doing now is they're going to apply a gas tax to the mortgage holders in the state of California. So everybody in the state of California that has a mortgage on a house, you better expect per year another, they're talking 6 cents per mile. That shit's gonna add up badly.
So 7600T Vermeer comes with a stealth grate cooler. $120 at Micro Center.
Bro, that CPU should be no more than $79, $80.
The 5700X is $129.
That's what I'm saying.
You pay $10 more and you get the 8-core.
Yeah.
What you do, the 5700G is $150. The 5500 is $65. If you're gonna go with the 6-core, you might as well just get that one.
Yeah, but the 5700G's got more value because it will play a lot more older games as well. And it carries 32 megs of L cache.
7600X is $160. That's crazy. It's more expensive than the 5700X.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Nope.
That's a Micro Center.
Oh yeah.
8700G is 260. The Ryzen 5 4500 is 60. 5500 GT is 120. 9600X is 180. I guess that's not too bad. That's not too bad of a price.
Yeah.
For the so between the 7600, so it's $20 more for the newer Gen 6-core.
My bad. It was 16 megs. My bad. I thought it was 32. But still, it still will game regardless. With older games, the 5700G will still game. It might have, like you said, it might have 8. What do you call it? CUs?
Monolithic.
Yeah. 8 CUs?
I mean, it has to be much older games.
No, not really. Because, bro, you got to remember, I was on the 5600G for a year. And I played a lot of games with the 5600G in a year.
I could never use any good graphics.
Yeah, but I'm used to it. That's the thing.
I like eye candy too much. I like ray tracing. I like all the candy.
I know, but I'm used to the integrated graphics from years back to now, so I'm just being spoiled with having a discrete graphics card, though.
That's good. Medium settings, 1080p, or 7 to 80 FPS in Black Ops.
Yeah.
12 CUs.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just like, the exhaustion's starting to kill me.
Okay. We'll get end the stream. Call it a night.
Oh, I will. Just give me a moment. I'm just.
Call it a night.
I only got 18 minutes. You know, I can hold out 18 minutes.
Well, there's no need. Okay.
Yeah, because if you do and you go to hit replay, they want to see at least 2 hours on the clock. So.
Has it been 2 hours yet?
It's almost 15 minutes. It'll be 2 hours. You gotta remember, I got a counter on my my OBS.
It's been over 2 hours. You started this right after 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, jeez, that's right. I
Almost 3 hours.
I restarted. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
It's been 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I restarted OBS and I forgot about all that time.
Yep.
Oh, damn. Then I guess we're up on 3 hours. So 5500 GT, including a cooler, is 170 euros here. That's cool. And seems to be the way to go. Vermeer is 32 megabytes, and Cyan is 16 megabytes. With integrated graphics, there is more time for watching videos. 2 hours and 56 minutes. Well, we got a lot accomplished today, man. Now it looks like I got to get it accomplished, swapping out the PCs and go to the next level. So, but anyway, guys, their machine's right, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it a night, but it's been fun, and I hopefully it was somewhat educational. Hopefully. But anyway, if this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Did I do that wrong again? Yeah, I did. Here, let's try it again. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Don't forget about the notification bell so you know when I post the next video. Machine, say goodnight to everybody. You gonna say goodnight to everybody?
Good night, everybody. Don't forget about his testing stream on Saturday.
Yeah, don't forget about Saturday. Looks like it's going to be an 8 a.m. kind of deal. And if something changes, I'll make sure I let everybody know. So,
pick me up, Jay.
Thank you, Fake Frames. Thank you for saying it was a good stream. But don't forget, put a like on the stream. It does have a like button for the stream. You might have to close your chat window to get to that like button, but it's there, so make sure y'all hit it. But until the next time and the next video, you guys know who it is, and we'll see you on the next one.